Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have a early start, a morning walk. The roosters are going at it. A beautiful day seems to be right here waiting for us. So let's get the show started. Yo, what's going on, Saudi Cub? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is your Phuket Walker, Alex, and we're gonna have a walk to Prince of Songkla University. It's a Thursday, I believe, 10:30 a.m. It's a blazing hot day. It's forecasted at 30 degrees and feels more like 35 right now. But hello, Anita. Hope you're having a good one. How are you? And good to see Medano as well, and also Rome with sign. And hello, 564 official. Let's get the walk started, and we'll do more talking. And we'll be having a cup of coffee together as well. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's head into the sun. And I say that with a little bit of hesitation because it's really hot today. The sun is right above me, and I guess the temperatures are going to be slightly warmer now going forward, and of course before we reach rain season again, so a good reminder to enjoy the weathers now for me. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or evening, and we're going to have a good walk and make our way to Princess Songkla University. And it's good that Sign could join us a little bit today. That's a special occasion because usually she's hard at work, but I guess nowadays she might have a little bit of time during the morning before she has to head back to work a little later. So thank you, Sign, for being here. Hope you can enjoy a little bit of the walk before you get busy. I should really pass by and pick us up some bananas. I've been grabbing 10 baht bananas at the 7-Eleven store when I could grab these for 50 baht. And the 10 baht ones are really small 7-Eleven, so I'm paying for convenience but ripping myself off a lot. But just a little bit walk by of the Kathu Fresh Market. And hello, Trojan. Good to see you. How are you today? What's everybody busy doing? Well, I guess thanks to daylight savings time for my homies overseas, you guys are ready for bed. It's 10:30 a.m. Quite early start for me, but I guess nowadays I have to start around 9:30 to get a earlier start for you guys. I'm still adjusting to that, actually. So once I get used to heading out a bit earlier, hopefully we'll have the usual or slightly earlier starts. I do want to have the walks maybe an hour or two scheduled a bit earlier because the sun isn't as hot during that time. But oh well, I guess I'm here to enjoy that today. And speaking of which, let's check out the sun. I was thinking about having a mall walk instead, because right now 10 o'clock is where Central is open already. I thought, you know what, let's enjoy the outdoors. Despite being a little bit more challenging, I hope some cool winds. Well, there's some winds in the air, but it's not as cool as I would like. But yeah, I hope the wind can keep me comfortable. Well, I'm sure once I arrive at Princess Songkla, it will be quite nice. I was checking the chats. Lucky I should be really looking on the road, so lucky my instincts kicked in. And Trojan said, Toronto can walk in the rain. It's only fitting you walk in the sun. Yes, I will be also walking in the rain as well, I guess. We do have something called the rainy season here. Yeah, that's a lot of water. But until then, I think you're right. I can definitely walk in the sun and enjoy this. I think once I grab that cup of coffee, everything brightens up. It's all perspective and how you feel that day, I guess, right? But I've been feeling great. Last time I had a workout with everybody. I know I reduced the weights a bit, but it was first workout since I came back from injury. And it was great. I think I'm going to stick to the slightly lighter weights first and work my way up because I've done quite well on the dieting. And last workout I felt fantastic. So next episode, hopefully we'll get some sort of reveal or something special, something different, and then we'll see where we go from there. maybe a workout in as well. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm back for some more in Phuket Walk Fitness, episode 30, which was slightly supposed to be a more special episode, but we'll wait for another one. So 31st will be the one where we talk about where to go from there. I was hoping to get a little bit more abs, but I've been kind of up and down with that. Some days I cheat a little bit, but not doing too bad. Let's not overwhelm myself. I mean, the journey continues. And hello, Lee, good to see you. We haven't had hammer time yet, so you're just in time. We'll be heading our way to a cafe, maybe Amazon today, or Sponge Caf. Let's see what's open. And then hopefully we get to grab a cup of coffee together, Lee. Well, alongside everybody, of course. And if I didn't say it already, thank you, Juanita, for being the first one in. And 564 official says, I gotta go now, Alex. See ya. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. And we'll still be trekking if you have a little bit of time later on. Because the walk has just gotten started. We're halfway through March already, before I even knew it. Well, March has always been slightly more challenging for me, and it does pass by a little bit faster for myself. I guess I kind of stay to myself a little bit. But you'll be seeing a little bit more of me now. I've given myself and some things I needed to attend to some time, so everything is all done and resolved. As I often say, just glad to be back on another walk with everybody, enjoying the local vibes, and like these people enjoying some dim sum. Well, I'm out here to brave the sun. And count on some pavement. That path looks really cool, but it kind of just leads to nowhere. Well, it leads to somewhere, but not where we need to go. Hey, I can actually be out of the sun for a bit here. Just make sure my phone stays cool. And cheers everybody for, of course, brightening up the month of March for me on the birthday celebration. I had a wonderful time. I couldn't thank everybody else, everybody that was there with me enough. Seriously, I mean, usually I don't have the best days on my birthdays, and I had a wonderful time. Like I said, I went home with a huge smile and got to enjoy the same vibes for the rest of the day. So thank you, everyone. My birthday celebrations aren't as rowdy, and it's a bit different, isn't it? But I mean, it is what it is, and I guess every year it's going to be kind of like that. So, but yeah, this year has been quite special, actually. It was a good one. I had some bad ones, I guess. Yeah, Trojan, cheers. I hope you enjoy your birthday as well. Yeah. 2 coffees indeed. Maybe you had a couple of drinks yourself. Why not, eh? That's what I was thinking about. I don't think we had an episode where we had a couple of cups. And sometimes I don't want to overdo it, right? Sometimes less is more. Well, that's my thinking anyways. I'm quite thrift on these things. But yeah, on your birthday, you can have your cake and eat it too. And I did take Babak's idea to go home. We got one candle, and we kind of got some sort of, looks like a chocolate, simple piece of cake from 7-Eleven, not gonna lie. 7-Eleven has some good cakes. And blew out that one candle with a wish of good health for me and everybody. And hello Hajat, welcome to the live stream. More breakfast venues. They also have dim sum here. You pick it first and they'll heat it up for you. And if you're not into dim sum, they have some khao man gai, which is chicken on rice here, I believe. Uh-oh, I see moments of Muzzy. Maybe we'll look at that bird a little more to get Muzzy, to give Muzzy a little bit of excitement. But welcome to the fabulous Moments of Muzzy. And cheers for being an amazing member. Hope you're having a good one, Muzzy. I often say the same thing, but I really mean it. Hope Boom doesn't bother you too much. And both of you can enjoy the walk together. And speaking of Muzzy and Boom, let's pull the link. Check out an amazing live stream that Kaboom Production did with our epic ninja, Liam. And they did it together on the live stream. And let's see if the link works. I remember it was Kaboom, and hope my bot will do its job. There it is. And check out that live stream, dual live stream, where Liam Epic Ninja was in his location, his hideout. And I believe Boom was walking somewhere special as well. Somewhere looked very familiar, like maybe some sort of show. But hey, if you want to know what I'm talking about, head over to Kaboom Productions. His channel link is available in the chat right now, and check out that live stream fresh out of the oven. And I think, I was just saying Babak, and I think Babak was also mentioning that there's a 7-Eleven every few steps you take. Yeah, there is. I can't believe around Phuket Old Town last time we didn't, well, there isn't one around there, but yeah, usually we always walk by one. And actually, I never thought about it. There's no 7-Eleven around Phuket Old Town. Lee's like, yeah, I was trying to tell you, don't overdo it with the coffee. I don't think I overdid it with the coffee last time around. Depending on how hot the phone is, to make sure that we have smooth streaming. local neighborhoods. Some condos down the street and residential living. And I guess I already pulled one link. Let's pull another. Check out Liam's channel. I was just mentioning Liam with Kaboom at Epic Nation HD. I'm the only one walking out here. Look at that cute little white car. It looks like a Pokemon. I do notice cars that's made for Asia is slightly smaller than the version or their counterparts in North America. I remember seeing a really small Honda Odyssey, and then I was like, that's an Odyssey? I really felt like the Odysseys we had in North America could eat that thing. But yeah, cars are slightly made bigger in some parts of the world overseas, even if it's the same model. Yeah, plenty of interesting plantation around, of course. As Lee says, nice plants on your left. Okay, I gotta make my way to the right though. Passing by a condominium unit. Right across from the temple. This bike's going every direction. Both ways. Well, aside from the birthday thing and all, the great news is that I'm actually reaching my goals for the Phuket Walk Fitness. So, and really it's all thanks to, of course, everyone here and my viewers. I just mentioned on the last episode that, yeah, some days, especially when you're injured or you feel like you're doing good already, you just call it a day, yeah, and that continues that trend. But I'm back for some more, of course, to keep the workout going. Despite reaching some good results for myself, I'm quite happy. But yeah, let's keep it going, because even for myself, usually when I reach a certain fitness level, I never really had the will to be like, hey, what's the next stage? So I'm excited to find out. Maybe a little bit older now, but I'm glad I took this journey in the first place and got in a lot better shape for the age of 44, which I guess prepares me A lot better for the age of 45. Am I counting now? Yes, maybe I'm counting again, but hello, first class. As I'm counting some steps here, hopefully getting my steps in, uphill. Welcome to a very hot day. It feels like 35 degrees right now Celsius. The sun is above me. And maybe I'm just feeling hotter thanks to the incline here. You can hear by the car, it has to work a bit harder. But of course, this walk is going to be great for me. Okay, let's get that cardio in before we chill out to a nice cup of coffee, yeah? And I think I touched bases on the table tennis content a little bit. I will be bringing everybody to the actual playing when I'm, training or having games, and do some live streams, but not until I feel like I'm slightly up to par. The thing with doing something that you used to know and picking it back up is there's a frustration period where you cannot do anything that you used to be able to do. And there's a learning period as well, especially in table tennis. I kind of start to feel that I'm figuring it all out now. It's down to really finger strength right now. Despite working out and all that, none of my power can really get to the ball because I can't really hold my racket comfortably and time it right. So right now I feel like I have boxing gloves on, I guess, when I'm playing. So I'm just gonna work at it some more until I'm up to par, because it's pointless to have a live stream where I'm swinging on every ball and just missing, right? So it's good to have something to look at. So when I'm good enough, is the best way to put it, then I'll bring us the live streams. But I'm definitely still working at it, and every time I play I have improved. So I'll keep at it until I'm ready. I do have something to offer. I mean, I still remember how things were, and I was quite good at some point, so might be able to get some good entertainment going forward. But until then, we'll keep on walking and working out, staying fit, staying in shape. I think that helps a lot. Trojan says, iced coffee is okay, hydrating, isn't it? Well, coffee has that weird effect, right? But there's some water in there, of course, with all that ice. With this kind of weather, honestly, it's quite difficult to drink a hot coffee. I used to still try to stick with that habit because I used to drink hot coffee all day. And if I ever drank anything ice, it would be just ice caps. Yeah, I enjoy my iced cappuccino. But nowadays, it's all iced coffee. And there's no shortage of shops and stalls to grab that cup of coffee or tea. It seems to be coffee and coffee shops are a big part of the island culture and lifestyle here. I know a lot of times, especially in Toronto back home, we usually go to the big names and the big brands for our cup of coffee, Timmy's and whatnot. But in Thailand, I've been picking up coffee from a lot of smaller shops. I do go to the big names as well, but there's a lot more option of the smaller shops here, I think. And First Class says, I drink iced coffee way too fast, then I get a tummy ache. I know what you mean. You know, I used to, and I call it enjoy because it, you know, you savor the time. You take your, well, you could only drink it so fast. Yeah, I guess when the coffee's bloody hot, and especially with the cups they give you. I always burn my lips, but yeah, anyways, and my tongue. Anyways, my point being is, yeah, drinking hot coffee was more enjoyable in terms of you get to savor it more. Every time I drink a iced coffee with everybody, I do plan, you know, to chill in the cafe for a little longer, but instead I just chuck the coffee really fast and I'll be like, oh, I'm all done. Let's get walking again, or it'll just be me talking and sitting here, eh? Yeah, I chuck that iced coffee like no tomorrow as well. For about 10 years plus I have. You think I learned how to savor it by now. Well, me too, right? With coffee, I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't get the pleasure of putting that cream or milk in there to kind of mellow it out. So I get pretty bad heartburns in the past. But nowadays, I guess with a little bit more exercising and eating a banana, I guess, beforehand helps. Oh, there's Cafe Amazon and Sponge Caf. They're both open. Let me check my equipment first. You know what? It's still all right. Let's keep walking a bit first, yeah? I mean, we just reached our location. I'm excited. Well, I'm excited to enjoy some cool winds here now. And now the sun doesn't have to be right above my head. Ooh, nice little flat units on your right. Yes, and those units are probably as local as you can get. It's right next to the university, so a lot of local students would rent those locations for easy access to school, of course. And there's some condos around as well if you prefer a more upscale kind of surrounding. But for convenience and cost efficient, that would be the best selection. Those flats that Lee is talking about that we just passed by out there. And I guess those of you visiting the island on the touristy spots don't get to see those local lives and local residential complexes. Okay, let's say hello to the Prince of Songkla. Wishing everybody good luck and good health. And a good day. And a good night. Something more immediate. But I've been doing quite well on the health journey, so I definitely wish that will continue. A lot of times when we get out of shape, it's often we neglect it. So I'm glad that I was able to get back on track this time around, thanks to everybody's motivation, and let's keep that up and going. It all started with me walking around the city, the beautiful island of Phuket, Thailand, and then it translated to some resistance training, and here we are. Let's hope there's more good health, good content, and good luck to come. Yesterday was damn hot in Cape Town, 40 degrees Celsius. Jeez Louise, I shouldn't be complaining. I feel a lot better now. Well, that and the cloud above my head helping me shade the sun off a bit. Okay, let's enjoy the vibes here. All right, it's 11 a.m. now locally, an hour before lunchtime. They're building something in addition to this building in the front here. I'm not sure what it is, but they took out half of the unit which had a table tennis court before, but now it's just a basketball court, and I think they also have pickleball here. And a nice cafe as well to chill out. But let me check it out. Well, the basketball court is obviously still here. Oh, yes, they have badminton as well. Bring the right shoes. But yeah, there's another unit. I think maybe you have to. Oh, it's the other building, I think. Yes, the other building, they took out the other side. Well, I'm not going that far, but here we are. If you're into basketball, and this looks like maybe a studio for martial arts, or just aerobics. But badminton is here as well. Hope they bring back the table tennis though. And there's an outdoor tennis court, so plenty of sports at the university. And an outdoor basketball court going forward. "40 is a lot of heat, Lee." Yeah. And I was saying how it feels like 35 here. Forecasted at 30 degrees Celsius. It's not too bad, is it, compared to 40? But I could say 40 is a good number. Just reached 44 not too long ago. Has nothing to do with temperature, eh? Hey, here's some fellow travelers that's walking. I guess they belong here more than me. Probably students just chilling around. Okay, let's head back out into the sun. Me and Stein are gonna get very busy in the coming months. I know there's still some time before it happens, but we need to relocate again to accommodate her new work location, which is really friggin' far right now. from where we live, so I rather she does less traveling and less driving. So that also translates. We'll be visiting different parts of the island more often in new areas. So let's kind of enjoy the routes that we're on for a little bit now, because maybe going forward it'll be a lot more harder for me to reach Phuket Old Town per se. I'll still be doing walks there. It's a great location, but things are gonna switch up and change a bit, and let's see what location we decide. It's been a little bit of a dilemma because I'm thinking, hey, there's no 50-50 in this, because 50-50 means we're kind of in between both of us, in the middle of nowhere for the both of us. So that's kind of just making it worse. So I was thinking more, it's got to be closer to where Sign is operating and working. And for me, whatever location, I'll just probably hop on the motorbike and get there myself. That would make a lot more sense than picking somewhere kind of in the middle of things. So a little bit excited about that, I guess. Ever since we sold the house, it's been that kind of lifestyle until we, I guess, find somewhere we absolutely love. But we've been to 3-4 different locations and new places since we sold the house, and we lived at our house for a good 10 years actually, so everything is quite new for me and Sign. Is frequency changing? What do you mean by frequency? Oh, you mean like how often I stream? No, it should be quite the same or a little bit more. I've just been quite busy in the month of February, and then March came along, and well, that busy kind of carried over a bit, which is good. As you guys know, we had some challenges since the year began. Sign's company kind of shut down, so she had to look for something new. So we've been dealing with that a little bit. So maybe that translates to me streaming a little bit less. But no, I'm looking forward to stream more actually. The good part and the good thing I want to talk about is once we relocate, I'll have a bigger place obviously, and you're able to get a bigger place, I guess, because it's more out of town as well. So it costs quite the same in terms of rental. And having a bigger place, I'm able to maybe build us a studio. So maybe there'll be more frequent streams. And me and Sign was planning to get a table tennis table for the house. We had one before, so we know how that's like. And we can maybe do some streams where me and Sign are just playing some ping pong at home, chilling with everybody. Of course, we'll be, making it entertaining with some challenging games and stuff like that. We'll think about it when it happens. But no, the frequency of the content in the streams will be quite the same, if anything more. I like to focus more as well on live streams. I mentioned before, I don't know, maybe it was just like, I'm not sure if I can get back what I used to do in table tennis. So I was thinking about maybe just making videos at first, but now I'm like, I'm doing it already. Might as well just improve and get to a certain level and bring you guys there live. If I, for lack of a better word, suck that day, and you guys see how crappy I am. If I happen to be magnificent, and that also will be there as well. That's the fun part, right? Hey Yoshi, welcome to the live stream. Yoshi says, did I show up late? I don't think anybody could be late here. It's always a good time to show up, anytime. So welcome, Yoshi, is what I mean, and hope it's a good time for you to join in the walk, because we're at Prince of Songkla University now, and I think it's a great time because the sun has kind of shied away a bit behind the clouds, and we're enjoying this beautiful body of water in front of us. What was a blazing hot moment not too long ago is really chilling right now. Well, the walk here is always blazing hot. I never find any good spots to kind of stay away from the sun during this time. Maybe it's just the positioning of the sun around this time. But once I reach the university, well, I can always just grab a cup of coffee anytime, so. And dear Phuket, please do come out and enjoy the day. It's lovely. When you look out the window, the blazing sun might scare you a bit, but when you're out here now, find yourself a nice spot, of course. Like Prince of Songkla University. And enjoy the fresh air. Beautiful day. And hello, math doctors. I was just telling Yoshi it's a great time to join in. We're just chilling and relaxing, well, like we usually do at Prince of Songkla University. I don't know if you know, but I went to university here and I met my wife here as well some 11 years ago, maybe 12. Who's counting? I always say 11, 12 is because there was about like 10 months or 1 year actually where I went back and to Canada and saved some money first before I returned. So I was here for 1 year and then lapsed for another year and then continuously for another year. So it's, I don't know if I count that 1 year that I was here. So I keep on saying 11, 12, 11, 12, 11, 12. I didn't forget the exact date. I'm just hesitant to count that first year I was here that didn't continuously link to the rest. I'm hoping to see if I can reach 1K before the end of April. I'm aiming for it. Cheers, Yoshi, and for those of you interested, head over to Yoshi's channel and press that subscribe and like and get him to 1K. I'm sure you can reach it before April. There's plenty of time left. So check out Yoshi the GTA Explorer and also his own journey to reach 1K, and hope you can help him out. Subscribe and get him there. And you can find Yoshi's channel link in the chats now. And this giant ant is biting me. Okay, I'm good. Oh, hold on. There's something else that's attacking me. Despite, of course, all the ups and downs that life usually throws at me anyways, or everybody, it's actually a pretty good year. I mean, ever since a long time ago, I guess, since we lost the cafe, I haven't had any plans, or any real plans anyways, to look forward to. Just kind of going day by day, and I'm so glad now I reach a point where I'm doing a lot of things and me and Sign are facing new challenges as well. The changes that occur, whether we like it or not, has also brought a lot of good. Like I can't and I wouldn't be able to imagine today, for example, walking around my old university grounds with everybody, having a channel. Honestly, ever since maybe last year, I didn't even have really Instagram, and I was off of social media for the longest time. A YouTuber. That used to be something me and Sign joke around about when we watch our favorite channels. And I guess somehow I'm one now. Maybe. I feel like one anyways. At least I have a channel and have the right to come out and have a walk with everyone. Especially when I miss everybody. Why else would I walk in the blazing sun? For a good time. Hopefully you're feeling the same and having a good time as well on these walks with me. Sometimes they're more adventurous. Other times I'm just dealing without coffee until I find one. Yeah, everybody's talking about the vertical streams. I guess verticals, obviously, they probably started on the mobile platform, and nowadays a lot of viewers are just watching from their phones, right? And maybe that's what makes it more popular, is just easier to access wherever you are or wherever you're on the go, you know what I mean? But do I like verticals? I don't mind them. I just think the horizontals are more fitting for this type of content, maybe. Maybe that's why I haven't touched it yet. But until my audience requests it or wants me to try, I'll be probably just doing these. But I mean, aside from the fact that, it's more for the phone and one is sideways and one is not, I guess it's quite the same. Trojan is now mentioning some issues though. When you watch verticals on your phone, it's very easy to swipe yourself off the stream. That might be a good thing. Oops. Okay, wait. I think the temperature, the sun is getting to my phone here. Let me avoid the sun a little bit. First class says, shout out Alex for horizontal streams. Yeah! I think it works, you know what I mean? Why change it? But I'm kind of different too as well. When I watch videos, even on my desktop, instead of actually clicking in, I'm one of those people that just stay on the preview and watch the whole video on the preview. Well, not everything needs sound and talk, so I just kind of have it on. Well, you can turn the sound on too, but I just have it on mute and kind of, yeah. I mean, if it interests me that much to click in, then fine. But usually I'm just on the preview screen watching the whole thing. Maybe it's just too lazy to do that one click. Who knows? Hey, first last, cheers. You know what? Let's give you the shout out by the pond, because we're reaching the pond. Thank you so much. And I'm guessing you're having a nice drink right now. And hopefully I'll be having one as well. I'll be heading right to the cafe right after this. So cheers to you. And let's walk through the cafeteria pretending to be normal. Well, everybody else is normal, I guess. I'm the only one pretending. Well, pretending to fit in, what I'm doing is normal to me. If you ask me, best food on the island. Well, that's because I used to eat here every day, I guess. And thank you, First Last, for reaching our super chat goals as well. Let me get to the pond verse, and then I'll give you a shout out. And then I'll quickly make my way to the cafe. And Lee, hope you're ready for hammer time. And for some reason I'm being attacked by another ant. How do these giant ants catch me while I'm walking? Here we are by the pond. And some cool bird flying by. Hey, cheers First Last, Kakumanaka for the $5 super chat, and also reaching our super chat goals. I'll be pulling you a banner for sure. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying your drink, and wait for me a little bit. Well, I guess you can also grab another pint. But yeah, I'll be joining you very quickly. But yeah, after that banner, cheers First Last. Thank you so much. Props, man. And Trojan says, cheers first, and rocking the members emojis. Yes, if you are interested, you can also join membership, and you get to put my big head, which is part of the emoji, in the chats. And First Last says, cheers Alex, and I may be, allegedly, enjoying a beer. I'm on days off. Then you should be enjoying one. Why not, on those days off? The way I remembered it back home was work hard, party hard, and I guess after you stop partying, well, just one more drink, I guess, to make it that much more wild. Oh, geez. I didn't have my zombie thing up. My apologies. Oh, I missed the zombie walking by. I didn't have my alert box up. But hopefully we'll get to see the zombie next time then. But here's banner time in one of my favorite spots. The pond. Thank you First Last for the amazing support, that cup of coffee that I'm looking forward to. And I'll be joining you soon enough alongside Lee and everyone else, go grab your drink now. And Yoshi, if you're interested, you can grab a drink as well, then join in. Like I mentioned, is always a good time. And of course, thank you for reaching our super chat goals. And since my coffee wouldn't cost that much, I guess I'm going home with some dessert tonight for Sign as well, after her hard day and long day at work. So cheers once again, first class, for the cup of coffee and a little bit of a special treat for Sign tonight. Yeah, this is a lovely view. People usually come here just to feed the fish. Let me show you. And well, the fishies are kind of small today. Usually they're bigger. But yeah, I can always count on this place to be quite peaceful. Whenever I come here, I usually seek for more of a personal time. Well, I don't know how personal it is with 1,000 fish with me, but yeah, more less human around me time. But definitely not lonely. The fish is right there, and I'm sure they know and are quite aware of me making so much noise here. I think they're thinking, this guy has no food. And Trojan said, yeah, look at the fish, yeah. And there's some huge monsters in here, but they get fed pretty well, so by humans, obviously. And so it's a peaceful pond. No fishing allowed, obviously. I'm glad you enjoyed the view, first class. And I guess we'll have another glimpse of it, because I'll be making my way to that cup of coffee now. I guess this spot is also one of the spots that really influenced me to fall in love with this place. I mean, there are moments where I was attending school, obviously, and you had too much time to yourself. I was here for the whole year, and you know, those quiet times, I don't really need to think about where to go. I just felt like I can hop on the motorbike or even just walk here really quickly and just kind of treat this like my backyard. Well, nobody else is competing with me. All right, cheers. Let's get that cup of coffee. Oh, there's fish, yes! See, it's not a lonely spot. There's plenty of other life forms around, keeping me company. There's plenty of birds as well, like crane and hawks that usually fly around here. And actually, right across in that jungle area, let me see if I can zoom in for you. Just across there in that patch of forest there's plenty of monkeys as well. So yeah, there's a lot of living souls around here. But we're off to see the wizard. Well, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Monkeys, OMG, okay, yeah. That's the right reaction, actually. Because a few times, I don't know, maybe some of you was with me, I'm sure. I actually walked up to a monkey here. And they usually don't bother you, they just kind of run back to that part while showing everybody. But they do make their way down here sometimes as well. I remember there was one night, or that was a morning run actually. I was just running in the early mornings. Didn't expect to see any monkeys, and before you knew it, I was running alongside them. I think they were just trying to get away from me, and I was like, ah! First class is Monkey Walk next. That wouldn't be too hard to do. I just have to go up Karang Hill. Well, depending on season though. But the last few times I went, there's plenty of monkeys to entertain everybody. I usually stay away from them. They're quite aggressive. I recommend staying away from them. Of course, they're pretty fun to look at. Hey, there's a crane. At one point I thought it was fake. It was standing so still. If you guys don't know yet, I love to bird watch apparently. I just kind of maybe read or discover that myself. But yeah, I love watching the crane. There's something really cool about them. The fact that I thought that was fake for the longest time and they can stay still like that. Oh, there you go. It's like, that guy's doing the same thing. Birds are cool, Alex. No shame. Cheers! I'm proud of it. And that's where I pressed the button by mistake. But hello, everybody. And Lee says, Prince of Songkla University, very tranquil place on its own. Yeah, well, that's why I love walking around here. Well, to me anyways, I don't know how everybody feels, but I try to bring everyone to the spots that I love, the spots that I think are the best spots to walk around. Well, obviously I'm walking around here with a gimbal as well. I need to feel comfortable and take flight. Look at that. Maybe it's had enough of me. I thought I heard you correct. We're off to see the wizard. Well, anybody that can make me a good cup of coffee, aka a barista, is a wizard to me right now. I mean, you can turn me from super sleepy, out of energy, ultimately not knowing what I'm talking about and barely speaking properly, to this energetic person that can just talk on and on non-stop. That's a wizard. So all baristas are wizards, I guess. And whiskey jacks are cool. They will land on your hand if you have food. Actually, when I was in Toronto when I was a kid, I used to love feeding the squirrels. And the trick was to, well, I don't think there's any trick, obviously, when you had peanuts or a walnut, they'll come to you. But I used to throw the walnut or the peanut up and down at a far distance and just kind of recatch it. And they'll know. It's kind of like I don't know if I did it, but I had this little communication way with them. And every time I went to the park, and it was at the park near Old Chinatown, Dundas and Bathurst, one street over. And Scatting Court, where that park was. Yeah, and I used to just go there and feed the squirrels as a kid. I'm a very different kid, I guess. Well, we didn't have cell phones back then, so I did fun things. If you think feeding squirrels are fun. I usually take a seat here and relax and soak it all in, but maybe I'll just make my way to the cafe quickly today instead. Getting wildlife to trust you is an amazing feeling. Yeah, well, being one with nature a little bit anyways, as much as I can. I always feel when I'm outdoors I'm in nature's way. So I try my best not to step on anything that's out here and all that. That's my belief anyways. Well, I'm doing a lot of walking, so I do look out on where I'm heading, what sign said, walk where it's safe. Okay, let's head to the cafe to charge up because I'm low on brain power. But yeah, there's something always very relaxing and enjoyable when I went to feed the squirrels when I was a kid. You know, it wasn't much. I mean, I just bought a few peanuts, you know, fed them to whoever came. And just felt really rewarding actually afterwards, though, the interaction and the feeling is always nice. I guess the things people or kids used to do before the phones kind of took over. Okay, now it's just deciding on which cafe to go to. I got Amazon to my right and Sponge Caf to my left. I think I'm gonna go sentimental and go to Sponge Caf. Like I said, that was the same lady that served me coffee since my university days. All right, finally, it's time for me to grab that drink. I think some of you are like, you told us to grab a drink like so long ago. We're on our third by now, right? I'm glad I made it. Okay, let me order that coffee first. And hope everybody's enjoying the walk so far, having a good one. And I think I'm gonna enjoy the walk a little more once I grab that cup of coffee. Oh, I forgot about the blasting music though. Let's see if I can avoid it outside afterwards. Let's order that drink first. Sawasdee krap. I forgot it's almost lunchtime. It's probably the busiest time right now. I guess we're not in a hurry either, right? Sawasdee krap. Okay, let me keep on talking to overpower the music. It's a bit harder. Once I make the order first, and then we'll be able to head outside. Yes, Americano Coke หวานน้อย ครับ Okay. Maybe I'll just pay for it after, yeah? Yeah, well, head outside first, and then we'll check. I'll be outside first. Thank you. Since it's not that hot right now, I'm feeling alright. Let's chill outside instead. Wow, the music completely stopped. Good soundproof. Okay. Let me settle down. I didn't realize I probably came at the most busiest time for her. She's preparing lunch, drinks, and everything. Whoop. And there's another 7-Eleven. Well, I guess it's gonna be a little while before I get my cup of coffee. She's quite busy, but good things are worth waiting for. So yeah, I'll wait a little bit. Let me get a better view for everybody. Is that better? Maybe that's better. There you go. But yeah, we're at Sponge Caf, next to Princess Songkla University. But a lot of new things happening, like I was telling everybody during the walk. And it's going to be a few months before we do the move and everything, but we kind of have to start setting up now, looking around. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. And we're going to go to new locations together, obviously, and I have to kind of plan my routes and days a little bit differently. But yeah, it's a good change, like I said. But you know what? A part of me is also thinking I kind of enjoy some stability, but hey, it is what it is, right? When change occurs, I guess we have to kind of adapt to as well, me and Sign, to kind of deal with it, and just excited to see what's to come as well. So it's going to be good, I think. I kind of need some new energy and some change to kick me into gear to I don't know, bring some of my thoughts and some of that new planning and new dream to life to come true. But I think it'll take a lot of coffee first before that occurs because I'm really needing that cup of coffee right now. But cheers first last. Kakumana cup. Thank you for the cup of coffee and the amazing support. I'm just a little bit out of it right now. Just a lot of thought in my head, I guess. But let's check out the area first. And I guess we can look around Sponge Cap as well. So if you want to enjoy the air conditioning, there's plenty inside. But it feels really nice out here right now. But yeah, there's a lot of thought in my head, just kind of planning everything, and hopefully everything goes right. For me and Sign anyways, it's a lot of change for the past few years. Like I said, for about the longest time, we just kind of did the same thing and kind of took it for granted. But having said that, we had a lot of time to ourselves for the longest time, so I guess it's due for some good change, some challenges. Okay, let's just check out the cafe a bit. And I think this is the food that she was preparing. It smells really good, actually. It's making me hungry. Usually I would sit there, but today the music is a bit louder. And I don't think I sat outside before, so once I get that cup of coffee, let's enjoy the outdoors. There it is. Hey. Okay, maybe I'll just pay for it now as well. Thank you. Busy time, eh? Lunchtime. All right. Thank you. Cheers, you too. All right. Not just a cup of coffee with some well wishes as well. Yeah, I am gonna enjoy my day. I'm gonna enjoy this cup of coffee as well. All right. And what we were talking about before, I'm gonna end up chucking this. You guys do the count. Hopefully I can slow things down a bit, but this cup of coffee usually will last me like 2 minutes. There we are. Cheers, thank you, everyone. All right, here we are. Let me get my chat up as well so I can see what I missed. But cheers, everybody. Thank you. And First Last is showing that he's chucking down his drink with the emojis. I'm going to be doing that as well. mm. Excellent. And you know, the first zip is always the best, right? Like, you take that first sip, your world kind of lightens up. Well, mine does, anyways. I guess I really need this cup. But cheers, everybody. Thank you so much, man. Let me catch up on the chat. Cheers, First Last, for the cup of coffee. And as I was saying, I don't know, maybe I have mixed emotions about the whole thing, but I am up for some new challenges and the changes that's going to come. But a part of me is like, finally, we had some stability, you know what I mean? And things are going to look like they might change again. And, well, I guess it's the unknown that makes things fun and exciting. So, gonna stay positive on this one. But I might have to wake up a little bit earlier, especially during daylight savings times for my viewers overseas as well. So I can kind of get out there earlier and, yeah, schedule the walks a little better. And if I have to travel a bit further, then yeah, it'll be even earlier. So it's just something that I gotta adapt to, which is fine. But like I said, the good news is I'll be able to get a bigger place, and we'll be able to set up a studio, maybe a home gym, so on and so forth. So things are looking to change a bit, and like I said, I got mixed feelings about it. You know, I'm looking forward to it. At the same time, just a bit bummed out the fact that we just had some stability, you know what I mean, and things are going to switch up again. But hey, it is what it is, right? Slowly. Cheers. And we do have some time now to chill and relax before we do a loop around. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. It does help the channel quite a bit, and we are growing. We've been growing quite well, actually, so I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, just that and that. Thank you. And I haven't been really creative, I guess, you know, since the beginning of this year, so I gotta get back at it, you know, just planning a little better for our content, I think. And hopefully I can include Sign a little more, but right now she's super busy, right? So it looks like her work schedule is just gonna be taking a lot of her time, is the best way to put it. So on those free time or on her days off, we'll try to schedule something. So we'll do our usual walks where me and her get to go around the island with everybody. I absolutely enjoy those times, right? Of course, you know, I don't have to do as much as well. You know, I generally just relax, and Sign does all the hard work. But yeah, I'm just glad to be out here having this walk with everybody. Have a small chat, you know, there's nothing that's huge that's going to change, I hope, aside from the move. I guess we can handle anything now. It's been a busy 2 years where everything is changing. So, yeah, might as well. If all the change is going to happen, bring it on, right? But yeah, let's look at the university a little bit and enjoy the sunny vibes. And then we'll do our loop around. Up as I just kind of enjoy the vibes a bit. Yeah, enjoy the vibes a bit indeed. I was chucking my coffee. Cheers. Oh, my other phone's out of battery. That's odd. Usually this phone does better. Okay. Let me finish up the coffee and then we'll get our victory lap going. Is that your second one, Alex? No, that's only my third. I mean, my third. My first. Thank you, Lee. No, it's only my first, not my third. I wish. But I can't take that much anyways. One cup is enough. Ah. And that did the trick. I feel fantastic. A lot better than before. I think the sun was getting to me a little bit as well. Trojan's not wrong. Trojan's like, I don't even know if that could be called one. Like, I mean, check out all the ice, yeah? But I absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Once again, the first last, Kakuman Cup. And cheers to everybody. Let's get the walk started. But yeah, as Trojan was saying, actually, I gotta throw this away and not make a mess. So let me say goodbye to the lady first, to the amazing barista, and then we'll continue the walk, of course. One moment. Oh, I feel fantastic. I'm ready to walk again. I guess that workout the other day was really good because it's still taking a slight toll on me. Oh. Okay, let me say farewell to her first, and then we'll continue the journey. Thank you. Sawasdee. Alright, thank you to Sponge Calf, and of course thank you to the same amazing barista that served me coffee the first time I was here as a student 10 years ago or longer. Let's get going. But you can always count on Sponge Calf for some amazing coffee, obviously, and wholesome delights such as desserts and food. But always a relaxing and good time here. And Lee says, always wishing you, Sign, nothing but the best, and that everything works out your way. Kakumaknakap. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Can you tell I have some thoughts on my mind? Well, as I was talking about relocating, we haven't really figured out where, because where she is, it's kind of, or where she needs to operate from, is kind of really for lack of a better word, in Timbuktu, in the middle of nowhere. You know what? We went through the. Let's go the other way. We came uphill today, didn't we? So let's walk out the front of the university and check out the other entrance and check out the other path. And it is now 1 a.m. in Canada. That must mean it's lunchtime here locally in Thailand. So happy lunchtime, everybody. Hope you're grabbing something good to eat, or at least trying to by now. And of course, thank you to all my viewers overseas braving the night today. A little bit extra thank you, as thanks to daylight savings time, it's extra late for you guys. And my apologies, I have not exactly adapted to waking up a bit or doing the stream a bit earlier, so my bad. I'll try to get that sorted out and come out a little bit earlier. But hey, for those of you who kind of just enjoy the relaxing vibes of the stream to fall asleep, I think this might be good. Or some of you have already fallen asleep, and I don't blame you. So if I'm signing off and I don't see my usual people saying goodbyes, it's okay. I understand, but if you do say a farewell, I often read it and I do appreciate it. You guys do let me know if I did a good job or not. Sometimes if I don't get the thank you confirming that, hey Alex, it was a fun walk today, I think to myself, oh, maybe I did a bad one today. But usually there's a lot of you there saying goodbye to me, and I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, seriously, I think at my age I should be looking after my health a little more as well. And that's what, well, luck, like I said, a little bit of luck, and because of starting this channel, obviously, that led my health on a positive route. And I feel, if anything, I feel fantastic in terms of fitness wise. I've been doing a lot of sports, as you guys know, that I haven't done for a while, and also resistance training and walking around the island with everybody. Some days I do feel off, like today I'm a bit tired from the resistance training, and yesterday I did do some table tennis as well, some cardio myself to continue the fitness journey, the dieting. So all these things, obviously staying in shape and staying fit takes a lot of focus, right? It's a lifestyle change. And I was just saying earlier that often when we get out of shape, it's not because we want to. It's we somehow got too busy in life and we forgot it or neglected it for a while. Then sometimes you get in a slump and it continues too long. I did. I mean, at the age of 43 or 42, I was quite out of shape. And I'm glad that I'm able to flip things around, I guess, in less than a year or so, or ever since we started the resistance training. It's only been 30 episodes now, 30 workouts. And we began, like I mentioned, with very light weights, very low repetition. And now we have reached heavier weights now, of course, for me anyways, and high reps of 150 counts of something. So I have gained a lot of strength and endurance over this year, and I do feel strong health-wise. It's just, I guess, a lot of challenges that life naturally throws at me, or everybody, like I mentioned, has taken a mental toll this year. But hey, I'm able to rant a little and have these conversations, of course, share some of my thoughts, and thank you for all the well wishes keeping me going. I mean, we do have long conversations and long walks, right? But I never feel like I run out of things to say with everybody. You know, it's, to me anyways, these walks are like touching bases with my good friends. And I miss everybody very quickly. You give me a day or two, and I feel like, man, it's time to meet up and have a chat. Let everybody know that I'm still up and about and walking around the island, making some noise somewhere. And of course, always glad to bring everybody along. I mean, some walks are more boring, I mentioned, or relaxing. That's the better word. And some are more adventurous. That's why I enjoy these live streams, right? I don't get to pick and choose a mood. It is what it is. And I do have a good time, of course. And actually, every time I'm in a great mood when I come out for a walk. You're amongst friends. And not to mention, Phuket Island is pretty beautiful. Even the rainy seasons aren't so bad. I pick some good spots like the marina to walk around. Sponge Caf, very nice. Cheers, Lee. And aside from walking around, I do visit cafes quite often with everybody also. So we get to see different cafes around the island. And we'll be seeing some different ones, obviously, once the routes change. So expect some new cafe visits, as I'm curious myself where my next favorite cup of coffee will be, because the locations we'll be going to is probably ones I seldom visit. It's quite far away from where I reside now, but that's something to look forward to for the channel and our new routes in a few months. Trojan says, sounds cool. Cheers, Trojan. And I appreciate you, man, for being a member, of course, and also enjoying the content. And not to mention having a friggin' awesome birthday with you, man. You know how my walks are now. You know, we just come out and have a relaxing one. I try to, and I aim for that. So don't have a cow, man. Always enjoying the relaxing vibes, Alex. Good way to start off my day. Hey, cheers, Lee. Whether you're starting off your day with some relaxing vibes or just signing off your night with some positive mood, that's it. Usually we keep things positive and we share the ups and downs of life together. And I often say, you guys are the ones that generally boost up my mood and give me an awesome day. And I just hope I can do a little bit of the same in return, yeah? We keep it simple here. I mean, there's plenty of live streamers that go do all sorts of things. I just like to do relaxing things. And I'm a bit old-fashioned, I guess, so I visit some places more often than others, again and again. But regardless of what I like or what I prefer, it looks like life is going to change our routes anyways, right? And bring us to new parts of the island. And I'm sure there's many new adventures to come. I mean, we've barely gotten started. It's only a year or two. And I guess sometimes part two or sequels aren't the best, right? It's not like we're doing so bad. It's just been a interesting start to this year. Some scares, some challenges, and some new plans. And cheers to Lee saying, it is what it is, isn't it? And it is what it is a good way to say it's authentic. And Trojan says, thanks, Alex. That was very cool. Cheers, man. You're very cool, man. Like I said, during my birthdays, man, I'm usually pretty glum and sappy myself. I guess I do that to myself. But hey, thanks for the positive vibes. That was kind of smooching off of your birthday on the same day, but whatever. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Well, nobody imagined I'll be singing this song around this part of town. Thanks to the coffee and, of course, the relaxing vibes, I'm randomly in the karaoke mood. You asked me if I loved you, and I choked on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you on what you say or do? The moment's just beginning to see the real you. Sometimes when we touch, oh, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. I like to hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Lee says, I wanted to ask you earlier, how is the weather? Today it's 26 degrees, currently gonna reach 35 degrees later. Well, it's feeling like 35 when I first started, but now it's getting a bit cloudy, which is nice. So I guess it's just as it's forecasted, feeling like 30 now instead of 35. Which I'm kind of used to, so not so bad. Hey, cheers, Trojan. I'm not sure about the beautiful part, but it was some sort of singing. I never claimed to be a good singer of any sort. I just enjoy it, and I believe anybody that enjoys it, yeah, go for it. Well, I mean, if you want to respect those around you, then don't do what I do. Just do it in the shower or sing it in the car, whatever. Singing in the shower and singing while driving is, I think, a very popular thing to do. So I'm a karaoke singing in the shower guy. Well, singing on walks, I guess now. Let's go by Kathu Park. Maybe we'll scream a tune or two. But thank you everybody for being here. On some walks I can't really sing. It's not because I mind singing horribly. Obviously I don't give a crap about that. It's just you're not in the mood, right? So for some of the streams where I do get a tune out or not, I'm feeling good. So once again, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. That's what the channel is all about. These walks are going to be all about the same kind of ideas, same things. Everyday life. And let's keep it positive. Have a good time while we endure the up and downs of life, yeah? Like this year, like I mentioned a few times, Trojans definitely brighten up my birthday. His birthday's on the same day. So I'm happy for him, regardless, but sometimes I feel happy for myself. So this year it all worked out. I was happy for myself and him. And let's keep that going forward. I did mention many times my birthdays are challenging for myself. I think I made it that way over the years. But check out this tuk-tuk. Wow. Loma, Loma. Looking good, looking good. Deep fried bananas. It's smelling good. To be honest, if you guys, maybe I haven't talked about it much, but it's really challenging actually to diet around Thailand. There's food everywhere. And it's usually carbs and deep fries. So I've been doing quite well actually with the whole dieting thing and trying my best not to be tempted. No problem, Alex. We appreciate you just as much. Seriously. Well, I like to think about, or I like to think of it as, and it is kind of like that, that everyone in my community is the stars here. You guys are the one that makes the chat happen. Obviously, and all these good conversations and why I'm out here in the first place. So I thought, why not? You guys are actually the main stars of the show. Oh, also I've been working on the appreciation thumbnail to reflect what I'm saying, and that's why I included the banners to show appreciation, and also the thumbnails to kind of have a design for everybody to showcase on the streams. What I'm gonna do, of course, and you guys probably seen it before, is all the previous streams I did in the month of March, I'll be making one thumbnail of appreciation, and I'll put that thumbnail on all of the streams I did, so it'll reflect those who, of course, was on my journeys with me and supported me, and definitely appreciate it, and also show a little bit of who everybody is, the stars of the show on the cover. Well, I'm also here to host it. I often say I'm just the guy that walks around. It's you guys that make everything else that happens. Like the good times. Whether I have a lot of viewers or lesser than that, it's quite alright. I often say I'm out here for those who want to watch it and who's interested to have a small chat and walk around with me. And here we are, Kathu Park. We'll take a walk in the park, obviously, and across the boardwalk. And enjoy the vibes here a little bit. And once again, I apologize to some of my viewers overseas who's probably saying, this guy is streaming way too late now. I will do my best to fix that and start the streams a bit earlier for you guys. And of course, for viewers locally, this is no problem. Let me check my network here first. And Trojan says, not at all, it's early. Even Green Knight is still walking Toronto. All right. Well, to Trojan it's just right. I'm in the mood to actually sing a few lines of a song that I can never finish the whole song because it just gets crazy high in terms of notes. But maybe I can sing a verse here by the boardwalk and before we sign off. But cheers everybody. You guys can probably tell I was low on the energy today. Well, I usually am hunting for that cup of coffee to start with, but today I'm a bit extra out of it, and that cup of coffee's definitely brightened up the mood and woke me up and brought the usual Alex back. Or at least the coffee Alex back. So for those of you who want a more meaningful time, I guess, instead of me just drifting like a walking zombie. And once again, first class, I apologize for not putting the alert widget up, so we didn't get to see the walking zombie. My bad, but I guess you get to see me walk around like a zombie close enough. Hey, we've been walking around for a couple of hours now. Nice. Didn't feel like that. Good times do pass by fast. And we've been on so many walks together. You know, some days I really need you guys. And other days I hope I provided something for you when you needed me to maybe help you sleep. Lee says, ooh, nice park. Yeah, I like it here. Good place to watch the crane. And Lee says, Green Knight sounds like a local superhero. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. And you know what? It's just 12:30 here for me, so I got the rest of the day to get things done. So thank you and cheers to everybody for starting out my day on such a positive note. I was barely getting through the morning, I guess. The extra workout has taken a little bit of toll on me at this age, maybe. Yeah, before we sign off, no, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving. But I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes your sorrow shows. Oh yes, it shows. No, I can't forget tomorrow when I think of all my sorrow, that I had you there, but then I let you go. And now it's only fair that I should let you know what you should know. Ooh. We're signing off soon, that's what I'm letting you guys know. Can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. And Trojan says he's a Green Knight with medieval times in Toronto. It's cool performance. Oh, cool that he does. And as a walktuber, he tours Toronto always late at nights. Something I think Solar was telling me to do. Often Solar reminds me, hey you, get some evening streams. I'm working on it. I do wake up a bit earlier now. All right, cheers everybody. We're about to wrap things up. Hope you guys enjoy the Kathu local vibes, Prince of Songkla University walk. And cheers for, of course, giving me an amazing day. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of today for sure. We had a little bit of something or everything in this walk, yeah. A lot of sunshine. A lovely cup of coffee. Maybe I needed 2 cups today as well, but hey, that's a birthday occasion. 1 is enough. And some crappy singing, I guess. But for those of you who enjoyed it, good singing. Yeah, good singing. But most important of all, hope you guys enjoy the walk, and thank you for giving me a wonderful day to enjoy. Usually after a walk with everybody, I feel energized and quite positive that I did something good. That's the type of feeling. And of course, well, I kind of go home with dessert feeling all proud that Simon might enjoy it later on in the evening. Oh, and we still have to come by here for a cup of coffee and some food. I was just saying that last time around when I was passing by here, a couple of my viewers were saying hello to me and suggesting that I should grab some drinks and food from here. I often walk by, and me and Sign actually did intend to plan to visit. It's just that you guys know things has gotten in the way. But yeah, well, I'll keep it in mind and we'll be sure to drop by. And cheers, Lee. As Lee says, very nice walk and coffee today, Alex. Appreciate it. And once again, thanks again. I mean, thanks first last for that wonderful cup of coffee that has brought so many things that I needed for sure. And that's brightened up my day mentally, apparently physically as well. I feel great. And maybe has brought everybody or got everybody a better second half of the walk on the victory lap. Earth Camper, good to see you. Beautiful day out there. It is, and I enjoyed a couple of hours of it in the sun and some coffee and some singing and all that good stuff we do here. So I apologize, it's time for me to sign off, but good to see you here, Earth Camper, alongside with everybody as well. And I'm going to give us a wrap up. All right, cheers everybody. Maybe I should have gotten 2 cups of coffee, but hey, thank you so much for an amazing time, a good walk, and that amazing cup of coffee that I said I needed 1,000 times. Kumana Cup first last for the amazing support. But thank you everybody for being here with me, whether you just dropped in to say hello or you've fallen asleep already. It's quite all right. Like I said, I did start a little bit later, and of course daylight savings time made it that much worse for everybody overseas. So thank you everyone, and I shall see everybody soon enough, and maybe next time I'll start the stream a little bit earlier as well to accommodate for the changes. But yeah, until we meet again, I'm your Phuket Walker, Alex. Sawadee Cup, Sawadee Ka, and Sawadee Ja. And I shall catch y'all later. Thank you everyone for a wonderful day, a wonderful walk, and good times as always. And I'll be updating my members list after I gift out some memberships first, actually. So I actually didn't even get around to gifting the memberships in the month of March. So I'll be doing that in the next premiere, and then I'll be updating the members list. But until then, please do enjoy the outro music, as it gives a very important shout out to all my amazing members. Thank you for the wonderful support. Good health, take care, and we're off.